and say that Freax website was a mistake, yeah. Freax.
And welcome back to Twitter Freaks. All right, here's what we got. First and foremost, this one that is just so good. Urdu has a word for the pain of separation that contains within it the assumption that reunion is cosmically possible, while English is so spiritually bankrupt it can name the ache but not imagine its end. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Oh my God, wow. Damn, it sounds like Urdu is a language for clingy motherfuckers. MoveOn.org, folks. Sardar is like a little too good. 30 of the world's most beautiful untranslatable words impossible to translate to English listed along with concise English descriptions of their meanings. I will say, though, I did really appreciate this quote tweet, which is, well, English has a word for when you want to express something in sincere but also a subtle way, which also pays homage to Charlie Kirk. No other language is even close. True. It's literally true. I have unfortunately started saying Lokerkenuanly like in normal conversation, and I have to stop, dude. I have to. I really have to stop. Urdu also has the same word for yesterday and tomorrow, so they work around it, folks. They work around it. All right, next up. Iranian war! Iranian war continues. What do you want me to fucking say about this one, dude? So we have now entered the, second month of the in-and-out 20-minute adventure in the Middle East. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. We can't get oil through it. The oil we're burning through right now comes from a gift of 7 tankers given to us by the Iranians in order to kickstart negotiations that we don't know if they're really happening or not. In fact, a significant amount of higher-ups in Iran are negotiating with random people in the Trump administration because we accidentally killed too many people of their higher-ups to know who we should be negotiating with, and no one knows who's still lucid on the Trump team to negotiate with. So we're just killing for killing's sake at this point. I think by now, boots on the ground are all but confirmed that we are preparing for some sort of invading force. And let me tell you, if that's going to happen, welcome to fucking Afghanistan too. It's crazy seeing a war break out and thinking, damn, this shit may outlive me. But here we are. The fucking Iranians are dabbing on us too. Look at these posts. They're kicking our asses. They're fucking our pussies out here. With respect to how it's going here in America, the immediate impact is gas prices. Gas prices have skyrocketed. They are continuing to skyrocket. I've seen tweets all week that say that investors are preparing for $200 a barrel oil. And I want to be clear with you, if that happens, it's not like things get way more expensive. I saw a tweet on this too. It's just everything stops working. Like the way global capital is set up, if that happens, everything just stops working at once. So I don't know, man. What are we doing here? All I gotta say is, at this point, I hope we negotiate an end to resolve the problem that we decided to commit because we were bored. What are we doing? Trump wants to destroy all of Iran's desalination plants. Bleak. What is the justification for that? What could possibly be like the military justification for that? The oil is too salty. He said we got regime change today. We're not doing regime change anymore, man. We're not doing regime change we're not doing those wars anymore, I heard. He was bored. No more rules for engagement. But there are. That's the thing about customary international law. Even if you say that it's not real, it is, you know? Oh, man, I don't know. Okay, next up. Okay, this has been on my timeline all goddamn week, and I gotta say I watch it every time because it's fun.
Chicken parfait? I want that one.
You want the thick thighs pussy salad?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 thick thighs pussy salad for you.
I've been saying 1 thick thighs pussy salad all week. I've been going, you want the thick thighs pussy salad? I mean, it's so good. It's ridiculously catchy. It's great. It's wonderful. Clarence is a good show, worth a watch. It's for babies, but the thick thigh pussy salad is quite good. Next up. Okay, dude. So the fucking the TSA is currently being subsidized by ICE. So what's going on here? First and foremost, the TSA is not being funded. And the reason it's not being funded is they're trying to condition TSA funding on general funding for Department of Homeland Security orgs, including ICE. The Dems want to fund TSA, but not ICE. And the Republicans are like, you have to fund ICE if you want the TSA funded. So people in the TSA have gone without a paycheck for like a month. And I'll tell you this right now, it has made things really bad because they're still showing up for work, but they're going like, well, I don't really want to do it all day because they're not getting paid. Significant number of them are just calling out. And as a result, every airline in the United States has like 6-hour lines to get through like the fucking metal detector. So I got to see exactly one day of this. It was the first day on Monday. The TSA is being supplemented by ICE. Trump said, you know what? I know how to solve the staffing shortage. We'll send ICE in. ICE isn't fucking trained to use the radiation machine. What are they going to do? And largely what they've been doing is just sort of walking around, like just kind of looking epic and badass. And that's like their purpose. Basically to scare people. But I gotta say, Jesus fucking Christ. How is this picture real? They got 19-year-olds doing immigrations and customs enforcement. These guys should be arguing about trading cards. They should not be deporting people. Are you kidding me? They just aura farm to munt on the chuds and the feuds. Wake up. These are the chuds. They're male feuds. They're moids. There's nothing to say but that. Oh, man. I encountered a group of 10 at the SF airport yucking it up with third-party agents. SF does not have normal TSA. They employ contractors. I see. I will say it really does remind me of at the end of World War II when they were sending like 14-year-olds off to die in for the Nazi army. It's fucking bleak, man. If you are a 19-year-old and your parents made you go into ICE, get out, leave, emancipate yourself. It's time to start caring about Pokemon, the trading card game. Ugh. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just fucking let's get rid of TSA as well. My woke cock could reform the gay-looking one from MAGA-tardism. This is a nice throwback to to the women have a factory reset button at the end of their cervix shit that was going off the other day. Which one do you think they're referring to when they say the gay one? Are they talking about like the Asian emo twink or the like French cut TikTok model? You think the left one? I'm going to say the right one. All right, next up. All right, well, don't worry. If you thought that these people were not qualified enough to run the TSA, I'll have you know that the new class of 19-year-old intelligentista are way more powerful than you could ever imagine. Let's listen to the Mr. Beast of the weird amalgamation of like, what if Mr. Beast was Alex Jones, Nick Shirley. Now, if you guys don't know who Nick Shirley is, he's a friend of the show. He does investigative journalism and uncovers fraud in Democrat-controlled cities. And by that, I mean he like walks into a medical plaza and he's like, you're telling me there's 2 different radiology centers right next to each other? How could this happen? But it takes him 15 minutes to choke out that sentence because, as you'll see in this video, he can't read.
And one thing for you guys to think about is, who are the critics? Who are those people that are saying that you're the bad person or that what you're doing is not right? Well, a lot of times it's the media. A lot of the times it's that person who listens to the media where they've lost that idea of common sense thinking. And so nowadays, the most important thing I feel like for any of us to do is to think, okay, is the cause I'm fighting for, is it a controversial issue? Or is it actually non-controversial, but it's an issue that has become controversial from the critics? And we cannot ever pander to the critics, and we have to keep pursuing a worthy cause. Because what we're fighting
honestly, this is like the I Have a Dream speech. This is like the fucking Sermon on the Mount. Like, this is ask not what you can do for your country. Ask, it's like controversial as the critics, to be honest.
For is worthy. America is the greatest country in the world.
They're like, okay, he got that one out. He got that one out. Give him some props. That was a full sentence.
And people like to act like it's not, but meanwhile, all the other countries had thousands of years to do it. We had 250 years to do it.
Yeah, dude.
And whatever made us the greatest country in those 250 years, we need to make sure that it remains that same way, or else we will fall and the critics will win, and we will not stay the greatest country in the world. And so that's my message for you guys today, is to think, really, okay, what cause are we fighting for? Is it a worthy cause? Is it something that's actually not controversial, but maybe the mainstream media or a critic has told me that that's a controversial issue? And when you know it's not, fight and be ready to become the man or the woman in the arena, because if you don't, the critics will win. And this is the greatest country in the world for a reason. We did it in 250 years. Everyone else had thousands of years to do it, and we did that.
Good, man. That's good. Oh, man. You can tell he got ChatGPT to write this. No, I don't think ChatGPT wrote this. I think this guy is actually writing his own speeches. How could he say so many words without actually saying anything? He went back to, they had thousands of years to do it, and we did it in 250, baby. Oh, man. Make sure to stick it to the critics, you know? It's not good, dude. It's rough. And it is really funny that there's a significant amount of people that are like, this guy is the man who's meeting the moment. But there's another additional group of people who's like, well, this guy is like obviously clearly very stupid. He's like clearly got some sort of like issue with speech and thinking. But if even someone like this can see how fucked up things are, doesn't that mean they're really fucked up? That's my favorite take. They're like, if someone this stupid can see that something's wrong, then something must really be wrong then. And it's like, yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, Nick Shirley is going to be the next vice president in the United States of America, so everyone just be ready for that. Okay, next up. That wasn't the only bad thing that happened at CPAC. This one comes from the CPAC chair.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. That was the wrong answer.
This one's funny for two reasons. One, like, either they were like, yeah, let's see impeachment hearings. This guy's not fucking right enough. Or they were like, oh, did he say something? Woo! They're still stun-locked from the Nick Shirley.
Let me try it again. How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. Can someone bring some coffee out for the CPAC?
You can't say that when they are responding. When they aren't responding, you say, bring the coffee out so they wake up.
I know. We've got to keep this House majority. How many of you agree with that? How many of you?
It's just silence after that. Oh, man. How many of you want to see impeachment hearings? Woo! Things are going well. I don't know if you guys saw any other footage from CPAC. It was pretty sparsely attended this year compared to previous years. And, like, it is just CPAC is always a loser convention, but it's crazy that in past years, it's like, yeah, it's all the big names, all the people who are in government. And this time they're like, we got fucking Nick Shirley. We got that Mr. Beast character who got kicked out for doing too many slurs or something, you know. We got Joe Exotic. They didn't get Joe Exotic, but we may hear from him later. And at CPAC, we have Corpse Husband and Maury Calliope. I would go to that. The My Pillow guy was there. The My Pillow guy is everywhere. He's the first guy who's figured out how to astral project. It turns out you just do a lot of crack. Next up. Okay, this one's really funny. Just realized the landlord at my new place painted over a mezuzah. This is the best landlord paint job over the mezuzah. This is the fucking state of America, folks. Oh, man. Look at me. Did you imagine the painters your landlord uses are religiously aware mezuzah restores? Dude, it's like 3 inches out from the wall. Clearly, obviously, they should take it off before painting. What's a mezuzah? It's like it's a little doohickey you put by the door if you're Jewish, and you touch it when you go in or out. And I like it'd be like painting over a wreath. It would be like painting over a wreath. Oh man. Does it restore their mana when they touch it? Yeah. Why though? They could just take it off. I love looking at the things landlords paint over. They're so funny. Passover's next month. Are you getting kosher cola? I'm literally stocking up. They have it at my my local grocery store, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh fuck, and I get like 1 or 2. I don't drink Coca-Cola, but I have like 6 2-liters in my house now, and I'm like, now if anyone comes over, they're gonna get the good stuff. I guess I'll give you all the secret. I'll give you all the ancient Jewish secret. It is close enough to Passover that your grocery stores are likely stocking a Coca-Cola with a yellow cap. That Coca-Cola does not use high fructose corn syrup. It uses sugar. It's there because it follows kosher dietary laws. But for the next month, Coke is going to be really good. So fucking go and get it. It's just Mexican Coke, but it's in the 2-liter size. It's the Mexican Coke in the American serving size. All right, next up. Okay, we got to talk about the White House app. So this past week, the White House was like, we're doing something crazy. And it turned out they were launching the White House app with live streams, real-time updates, straight from the source, no filter. The conversation everyone's watching is now at your fingertips.
There's been a lot of launches lately. Relax. This one's an app. Track the latest news, live streams, and everything White House, including the kind everyone's talking about.
So I guess first and foremost, we should say that this is an insane ad. They're like, we sure have been doing a bunch of war crime, but we're about to do some cyber crime. People found out almost immediately, this is what the permissions look like. Access precise location. Modify or delete the contents of your shared storage. Run foreground service. Appear on top of other apps. Run at startup. Google Play license check. Read badge notifications. View network connections. Prevent phone from sleeping. View Wi-Fi. Use fingerprint hardware. Show notifications. Receive data from the internet. Control vibration. Have full network access. Use biometric hardware. They're just trying to see if they can get the NSA spying device to be voluntarily downloaded on your phone. Oh, man. Did you download this? Of course. I'm not a non-patriot. Just about all apps ask for this. Huh. Interesting. Even privacy-focused ones. Can you think of a reason why a VPN might need to view your network connections and have biometric hardware and shit like that, rather than the White House app? Who knows? Okay, next up. All right, this one comes from Edmund McMillan, the progenitor of Binding of Isaac and Eugenics. Says, got a pretty large package today from PETA. This one is going on my office wall epic. So if you're not familiar with this guy's history with PETA, Edmund McMillan is one of the last like epic Reddit atheists from like 1999 who had like a problem with PETA, if you remember that. His game Super Meat Boy inspired a PETA ripoff called Super Tofu Boy, and then he put a character called Tofu Boy in Super Meat Boy to mock them. Well, in Eugenics, there's a character named Tracy Newkirk whose name derives from two high-ups in PETA, who is like a caricature of like an animal rights leftist. They sent the Hero to Animals award for this character. And let me tell you right here, first off, Tracy Newkirk is the only character in Mugenics who is not Hitler. I'm going to be like, literally every character in this game is the devil except for her. The kid is all right too. The kid is okay. I guess I like Tink. I like Tink cuz he's a little fruity, but what did Butch do? He fucking every evil cat in the game is his problem. Steven isn't. Steven is the worst. The only good thing about Steven is that he kills one of the bigger Hitlers, including the player. The player, yeah, you're right. Anyway, I'm glad they've buried the hatchet. I like Tracy a lot. Tracy went viral the other week for someone saying, I need to smell her unshaved bush or something insane online. Next up. Dude, God, I see what you've done for other people. Can you do it for me? Boyfriend just came home with a 180-pound 3-drawer tortoise dresser. By the time he got it out of the storage unit, I couldn't tell him I changed my mind. So he saw this on Facebook Marketplace, apparently, and thought it was smaller than it is. But it's fucking huge. Look at this thing. First up, is that the boyfriend? Holy shit, your boyfriend looks really good. All right, here it is. Also, has to weigh less than the tortoise dresser. Here is the dresser. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That's big. It's not huge. Let's see it in context. Let's see it in an apartment. That is fucking enormous. Where are you going to put that fucking thing? Oh my God. It's so big. I gotta be real with you though. It looks so good. In the corner, it doesn't fit in any corner. What are you talking about? Could be a coffee table. It's twice the size of the coffee table. Oh man. I do like the people in the comments are like, it kind of goes with like the vibe of your house. And they're like, yeah, but it doesn't fit anywhere in it, which is true. Oh man. I really want this fucking thing. I will say if they want to get rid of it, they'll have ample opportunity because everyone online is like, please can I have this fucking thing? Please can I have this fucking thing? I want it so bad. This would be fucked up in an apartment, but it's fine in a house. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. This is the funniest part of it, of course, is the little tail that prevents you from backing it into a corner. It has to be the center of the room. There's no other option. The worst designed cabinet of all time. Fuck you. Imagine you're fucking and the menacing turtle is there. Wait, babe. I've got just the thing. You pull the turtle's tail and it's like an assortment of butt plugs. Oh, man. Okay, next up. Talk about Barbie Dreamfest. Barbie Dreamfest kicked off in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. Customers who paid $250 to experience Barbie's Dreamhouse showed up to this. Dreamhouse photo op explore a larger-than-life version of Barbie's iconic front yard. First off, larger-than-life with respect to Barbie is like, yeah, I should hope so, right? Here's what it looked like. Where does this keep happening? How do they keep Willy Wonka experiencing people? Where are they getting these empty halls? There it is. Barbie's Nightmare Fest. Michaels is a part of this, I guess. Yeah, there's like a track or something. Some kind of track for kids. I guess Serena Williams is there. I gotta figure out. Someone DM Angel Reese. What is she doing there? Oh, man. Did Serena Williams know she was participating in this? Oh, man. Is this Wonka Live? They keep making Wonka Live. They keep making AI Wonka live. How many times are we gonna fall for this? Here we go again. Oh man. Anyway, I would go to this for sure. I would 100% go to this. Okay, next up. Okay, this one's crazy. Ukraine war still going on. Ukrainian electronic warfare system. I give you 15 seconds to land the drone. All right, this is what they see from the drone they're piloting from 30,000 million miles away. Here it is. Ready? you're driving the fucking drone and they just jam a signal on you. I give you 15 seconds to land the drone. First ever shitpost war for real, man. Holy moly. Oh, good. Next up. Okay, this one, we got a couple of hours of discourse about this one. I regret opening YouTube. 4 types of Uma Musume girls. By the way, by now I think we can say it. Uma Musume, one of the most annoying fandoms of all time. Like, top 3 for sure. Oh my fucking god. You remember the first weekend everyone was like, don't lewd the horse girls. Well, we sure moved on from that quick, huh? I can't fucking get online without people going, oh, you don't want to see the armpit gif. It's so freaky. I can't stand it, dude. Anyway, 4 type of Uma Musume girls. Here they are. What are those? So it's probably not their ass, because how would you make that print with an ass? That's like reversed how an ass would be. Maybe it's supposed to be their boobs. It roughly correlates with their boobs, but your boobs aren't right here if you have tiny boobs. So if it's not boobs and it's not ass, it's got to be their horse ball sack, right? That's a pretty big ball sack for a horse on the 4th one. NSFW made by someone who's never seen another person ever. Yeah. Dude, it's ass. Have you never sat on a printer before? It's nope. Wrong. That's not correct. First up, what is this 3rd one? That's not the size of an ass at all. Second up, let me just open up Paint here. If you are drawing an ass, it's like here's the hand. The ass would look like this. Right? The cheeks would be like this type of thing. If tilted at all, tilted this way. But instead here, they're like this. No ass looks like this. Thank you for coming to my my TED Talk here. If they were ass back, the hands would be the other way around. Exactly. But that's not ass, they're boobs. Well, then what the fuck is this 3rd one? Boobs don't do that. Ugh, next up. Okay. This is White House in Arabic. Dude.
And I see this, it's so incredible. Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
This would have been like cringe in 2014. What is going on here?
And I see this, it's so incredible. Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
This would be like in a dank meme compilation from like a channel called like Feminist Wrecked. Oh man. That's That's rough, man. Not good. Grande wouldn't use this. Yeah. Next up. Okay, let's talk about sandwich party. I have a new type of party called a sandwich party, where everyone brings their own ingredients for a sandwich, and we just kind of go nuts making sandwiches. I'm hosting my first one tomorrow, and I'm so excited. I feel like Scooby-Doo. All right. Sandwich party was a success and probably one of the greatest ideas I've ever had. 10/10 would recommend throwing your own. I'm going to be honest. I now want to have a sandwich party. Like, I'm thinking who I can invite over for sandwich party. Look how fucking nice this looks. And I think it would be cool to have, like, some fun ingredients, too, you know? Like mac and cheese or something, you know? Oh, man. Like fries? Oh, man. I think that the play also is to bring a panini press. Like, a panini press, I think, would really elevate this. Can I come? Yeah, you can come. Oh, man, that looks really cool. Fuck, that looks like so much fun! I'll bring the disgusting Yugoslavic food. That's good. My Nana holds a sandwich party after funerals. It's weird. Oh, okay. Huh. Ooh. You have to also agree to not bring bread as it will be provided. Yeah, I'll have to bring, like, a better bread than this. We'll get, like, a couple variations of bread. Do it with baguettes? Maybe not. All right, next up. Okay, let's talk about the candidate for Miss Grand Thailand. Okay. Candidate for Miss Grand Thailand goes viral for dancing in a manner considered inelegant. Okay, see if you can figure out which one they're talking about from all these dancers, okay? Oh, please load. Please load. Please, please, please load. Please load. There's no way it's not going to load. Fuck me. I got rate limited. No. All right, we'll come back to it. While we're waiting. Did you guys hear about the Elite Semen auction? Elite Semen auction, March 31st. It's from Grimius Bulls. You guys going to pick up some Elite Semen? Honestly, I get it. It looks elite. This is totally normal. Yeah, maybe for you. Look at this motherfucker. It said it's normal to go to the Elite Semen auction. All right, I figured out a way to bypass the rate limit. I have to click on a quote tweet. Here we go. Okay, see if you can figure out who Miss Grand Thailand is. Who do you think it was? She turned on the beast mode switch. Look, the rest of them are just doing like this. That's nothing. This one, she's going at it. She's like really concentrating. No, 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 no. We're locked in. I like that it also looks bad. Oh my god. I'll crump with you, sweetie. There's a reply to it. She's a diva. Here's an archive. Look at this. That's insane. Okay, she has to win. She has to win. That's fucking awesome. Oh, she's great. She's great. Okay, next up. All right, dude. I'm asking my European friends to turn on the sound and listen to this clip to understand what America is like now. This one's just rough to watch. Here we go.
You have to see it. It's very cool. Missiles launched, missiles launched, missiles launching. They're launching. Okay, we're ready. 101 missiles coming at them. All right, we have to have like 11 seconds to make a determination. Then at 7 seconds, fire, fire, fire. It's the most unbelievable thing. Fire, boom, fire, boom. One at a time, just knocked them out like they were nothing. Genius. It's like unbelievable.
Dude, it's over. We got to start showing him movies. We got to start like showing him Transformers and telling him it's really happening. Like, we have to be like, congratulations, sir, we've defeated the Decepticons. Like, this is all he wants from it, all right? He doesn't want the actual, like, gas prices going up and the hegemony of the United States coming to an end. He wants, like, to watch fire boom, fire boom, fire boom. Show him Transformers. Tell him it's real. Holy fuck, man. Oh, man. All right, next up. Okay, this one came across my feed, and I have to imagine was divinely inspired to make its way to me. Let's watch this. This is like a group of pronoun circle girls interacting with an alien.
Yeah, when I look at you, I just see genderless, like non-binary. Just you're just a being.
Thank you so much. It comes from my planet.
Yeah, well, what I've learned from the Arcturians is that beings in higher dimensions don't identify with female or male. They're way beyond that. They're part of the cosmic law of one. They're everything. They're oneness. We're so compartmentalized here as humans instead of allowing our fluidity to be free.
When I hear someone saying, oh, you know, these two women shouldn't be together, or these two men, or whatever the scene is, I always say, well, as long as there's love, none of it matters. It all comes back to love.
Love is the way. Love is the answer to all the questions.
It's just like, it's just so calming. Oh, man. I would really appreciate if the aliens came down and were like this. People just living in the moment. Yeah, I want the aliens to be woke. I want the aliens to be woke very badly. All right, next up. Unfortunately, it's not like that. It's like this. I run one of the largest gnome spotting websites in the country, and we just got a huge spike in gnome movement. Over 25,000 gnomes on the move, but we are months away from their traditional migration season. Something big is going on. 1, this is true, but 2, uh-oh. Oh, no. That's really bad news. What do they know that we don't? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Either they're mobilizing or they're escaping. And if they're escaping, we need to know from what. Q drop. The gnomes are on the move. Things are bad. I might get fired for sharing this, but we're up 38 missing people this month alone. They're getting gnomed. They're getting gnomed. Okay, next up. So Bully came out. Just kidding. Bully was supposed to come out this weekend. I don't know how Kanye West fans keep falling for this. It didn't come out. Big fucking surprise. But some of you may not know that it already leaked 7 months ago.
Bully, 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 bully.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, we got the key change. I'm kind of on board. I'm kind of on board. All right, next up. Okay, we got to talk about the zip sauce, which is kind of like the rock sauce. So this video has been on my fucking dash all day, every day for the past, like, 3 days. Let's watch it together, and then we can comment on it, okay? Actually, we need her visual. We need her in it, so we can't use the scrunch screen. Here we go.
What you want to do is sear both sides of your steak for about 10 to 15 seconds, okay? I always like to push it right into the stone like this. Kind of let it sit there, let it hang out. We all know how to sear a steak, right? All right. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you real quick. The salt is supposed to prevent sticking. It doesn't always work that way, so you can take your knife and cut as close to the stone as you can, okay? Are you okay with butter on your steak?
Yeah.
Yes. This is our casino butter. My one rule is that this butter does not go directly on the stone, okay? I don't know if you guys have cooked with a cast iron before, but it's not like that. It's not gonna like season the stone. It's just gonna burn the butter, okay? So this is gonna go right on my steak. And then I'm gonna start cutting my steak into bite-sized pieces. I'm gonna cut it loose, cut a couple pieces off. When we leave a steak on the stone whole, it's not gonna cook through the way we want it to. So I'm gonna start with something small like this and put this back where it originally came from. Now for times, it'll be about 15 seconds here for rare, 25 for medium rare, 35 for medium, 45 for mid-well, and a full minute for well done, okay?
Alrighty.
And you just gotta keep it moving a little bit. The yellow sauce that you guys see on the side is our rock sauce. It's like a zip sauce, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was too much. That was too much. Okay, first and foremost, this whole fucking gimmick thing sucks. I hate all these fucking places. I hate the fucking, the fondue places. I hate the, boil your own fucking chicken places. I don't like them. I want someone else to cook for me when I go out. The one exception is Hot Pot. Hot Pot is really good, but it's hard to fuck that up. So what this is they hand you a big slab of hot salt and they say cook your steak on the salt. But I just want to go through it again.
Is sear both sides of your steak.
Sear both sides of the steak for 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Why? Why do you do that?
Push it right into the stone like this.
This is, by the way, could they have found a thicker steak for this process?
Kind of let it sit there, let it hang out. We all know how to sear a steak.
We all know how to sear a steak. And then immediately reveals this sear has already gone horribly wrong.
All right. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you real quick.
So I'm gonna pull it off the stone, but oops, it doesn't come off the stone. So
Salt is supposed to prevent sticking. It doesn't always work that way, so you can take your knife and cut as close to the stone as you can, okay? Are you okay with butter on your steak?
Yeah.
Yes. This is our casino butter.
what is casino butter?
My one rule is that this butter does not go directly on the stone, okay?
That's my one rule.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have cooked with a cast iron before, but it's not like that.
It's not like I don't know if you've cooked with a cast iron before. Oh yeah, I have. Okay, it's not like that at all. Oh,
It's not gonna like season the stone. It's just gonna burn the butter. Okay, so this is gonna go right on my steak.
And then she puts the butter on the steak, and that side of the steak never is used again.
And then I'm gonna start cutting my steak into bite-sized pieces.
Okay, the next thing she does is she shaves it off the bottom as well and starts cutting it into bite-sized pieces while she puts the steak back on the left-hand side. So why did she put it on the stone at all?
I'm gonna cut it loose, cut a couple pieces off. When we leave a steak on the stone whole, it's not gonna cook through the way we want it to.
And she's like, okay, so don't leave it on the stone hole like I just did for the past minute.
So I'm gonna start with something small like this and put this back where it originally came from. Now for times, it'll be about 15 seconds here for rare, 25 for medium rare, 35 for medium, 45 for mid-well, and a full minute for well done, okay?
Alrighty.
And you just gotta keep it moving a little bit. The yellow sauce that you guys see on the side is our rock sauce. It's like a zip sauce.
It's a rock sauce, which is like a zip sauce. Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then the guy does it, and look how good this looks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Looks fucking awful, man.
And medium ما تبشي.
Looks terrible. Anyway, I do like the woman. She's clearly delivering this for the like 40th time today. She's got it down pat. Oh man. I can't be eating at these types of places. All right, next up. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I was happy to see this one. Hugh Mungus turned 10 years old here.
Mungus.
Okay. Humongous what? Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
You remember this? This was like this was like a leading epic feminists BTFO thing back in the day. Growing up is realizing Humongous was in the wrong. I have to be like this. He was obviously in the wrong. What was going on here? He was like, I'm humongous because I'm a big guy. She's trying to get, but he's also kind of saying, my name is humongous because it's humongous. And she was like, humongous what? And he was like, it's humongous because, you know, she thinks he's saying I have a humongous penis. But he's just not doing a good job explaining. So they both end up kind of shouting at each other for a little bit.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
That's what it is.
Humongous what? Is that sexual harassment?
No, it's humongous.
Then why did you say that to me?
That's my name.
What?
She thinks he's talking about his dick, but he's talking about him being fat. Exactly, right. I don't get it. Why did everyone pretend that this was so hard to misinterpret? I don't know. Humongous caused the Iran war, if you think about it. I mean, you can go back even farther. What's the first thing you can say caused the present moment? Like, was a line of cause to effect. I've seen a lot of Gamergate, a lot of like the Zoe Quinn's ex posting that shit. I think Lotax Ben's hentai is a good one. The Mayflower, I think Mayflower for sure. Obama mogging Trump at dinner, that's a good one. Yeah. Moot meets Epstein. That's actually true. Oh man. Cain bludgeoning Abel. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Can we go further back than that? Eve eats a delicious fruit. That's probably it. Yeah. In the beginning, there was nothing. Thank God. All right, next up. Okay, I like this one. I think if I'm in a room where I can't get out unless I have sex, and even if I do have sex, but at the moment of ejaculation the door goes gotcha or whatever and opens, I'd instantly start screaming, hey, is the goal of sex ejaculation? Don't think so, penix-centrically. And then the guy I'm with would get creeped out by me, leaving me abandoned alone in the room, locked there to wither away and rot. Okay? So I don't know if you all are jacking off as much as I am. But it's crazy how frequently room you can't leave or house you can't leave or island you can't leave until you have sex is a fundamentally common premise in Japanese porn. It's very strange because as international trade creates this like supercontinent of all people on the same internet, we're finding out different nations have completely different understandings of what constitutes a common porn premise. It's not even that common. It's around. When was the last time you saw that in America? Stepbrother, I'm stuck. Do you think Japanese people were like, what the fuck? Why does she keep getting stuck in the washing machine? Why are there so many videos where they get stuck in the washing machine? Why are they going to the why are they ordering pizza if they don't have money? Stuck in wall is a hentai tag. We stole it from them. There's so many weird ones that we took. Is there cross-cultural contamination? Japanese people, sound off now. Have you been stealing our porn premises? Why did she crush the AirPods? She powdered them. Do you think it's that when Japanese people saw the washing machine shit, they were like, what the fuck is a washing machine? What do you mean you got stuck in a dryer? What's a dryer? All right. Next up. This one's been crazy. This comes from Joe Exotic. Everybody knows Erica put a hit on Charlie. The response, how are you commenting from prison? The response, it's all corrupt, girl. What the fuck? He just has Insta in prison? Oh my God. I've started saying it's all corrupt, girl, after seeing this post. It's so good, dude. Oh, man. They all do? I guess, man. We got to get this guy on WotC. We do! All right, next up. Okay. The 2028 Democratic race is upon us. We're trying to see what fucking bloodless freak we can get people to vote for this time. Current frontrunner is Gavin Newsom, who is, if you're unfamiliar with the guy, he's like some sort of android wearing a skin suit. But another person has entered the race, Rahm Emanuel. You familiar with Mayor Rahm Emanuel? Well, he's throwing his hat in the ring for some unknown fucking reason. I'll just tell you right now, this is a no. This is an obvious no. It's like a clear, obvious no. Anyway, here's the glowing portrait of the man. Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is how Rahm Emanuel eats a salad. He rips open its clear clamshell container with two hands. He grabs the ramekin of dressing. He pours it across the salad. Then he picks up the salad container, shaking it with an intensity and ferocity that forces the balsamic throughout, giving no quarter to the greens and the grilled chicken. This is material information, mind you, for his would-be 2028 Democratic presidential primary rivals, because how Rahm eats a salad is how he does everything and anything, with intent and with verve and without mercy. That's the normal way to eat a salad. What are you, fucking stupid? You've never seen someone do that? Dumb bitch. Yeah, you shake the salad in the container. Big surprise. How bikers eat they sketty. I mean, they're American. They were probably surprised someone was eating a salad. You know? No quarter to the grilled chicken. What a barbarian. Ugh. Thought you were making fun of whoever wrote this before I realized it was you. Oh, man. Great. Awesome. All right, next up. Okay, this one was really sad. This comes from Rory Stewart. There will be a huge acceleration of nuclear weapons. The politician and podcaster sees evil in Donald Trump. Okay. In the podcast, he says how his 8-year-old son cries over the amount he uses ChatGPT. All right, watch this. I had a weird moment at breakfast this morning where my 8-year-old had... Wait, what? Where my 8-year-old had 11-year-old had asked, which one? How much sugar there is in a custard tart compared to a scoop of ice cream. As I reached for ChatGPT, my 8-year-old literally broke down in tears. It's kind of inconsiderable. He said, Daddy, don't touch that. You said you weren't going to use ChatGPT so much. Why are you using it? You're not thinking properly. You're not even discussing it with us. This was meant to be an interesting conversation, and you're just reaching for the large language model. I have to imagine this is them trying to transcribe his fucked up accent, but Jesus Christ, man. Dad, please put down the LLM. Please just talk to me. Oh, man. This will be Vriska. Not now, child. I'm generating DMGs. Daddy, play with me. Please generate me a $1 Dark Magician Girl. Okay. Now, please generate me a $100 Dark Magician Girl. Chat GPT. That's why it says that. Okay. Okay, this is this one's from a stripper. America decides 26. Who do you trust when it comes to the troops getting deployed? Austin strippers are manifesto publishing access journos.
Okay, so I work at a strip club next to like several military bases, and something I have noticed lately is all the military guys are coming in and they're spending all of their money, and they're just like, it's sad, like they're like kind of depressed, and they're like just coming in like, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun, like we're getting, what is it called, deployed, like we're getting deployed next week, or like this is happening. I don't know, I don't want to spread misinformation or anything, but it's just like a lot of them are really kind, and to see these like young guys that look like my pinky toe, like they look like fetuses coming in and then dancing with them and then being like bye, and then it's actually like making me emotional. Like it's fucked up.
It is fucked up. That's very sad. I'm sorry you're having to do this. However, you may have just accidentally damned a significant amount of them.
Like service announcement video than anything else. I want you to take a look at this picture right here above me. So it says, "Get ready with me as a stripper in Central City, Colorado." So this video was posted on the 12th of October of 2025, which means about 5 months ago. So it's safe to assume she probably still lives in the same location in that city. She posted another video very recently that's been going viral all over the internet. And I want you to listen to it.
Okay, so I work with like young guys
Skip this part.
coming in and then dancing with them and then being like bye, and then it's actually like making me emotional.
Troops are going to go out to adult entertainment clubs. That's just the facts. You're not going to change that. Pretend like that's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. Yeah. An adult entertainer is not going to get the same training that you get. She doesn't get operational security briefings. She doesn't do operational security annual training every year. She doesn't know that like she shouldn't post videos about her location, troop movements, and things like that on the internet.
No. She's creating an OPSEC crisis by accident.
She doesn't know that stuff. She's not trained in that, and she shouldn't be expected to know not to do that. You got to remind your folks, like, hey, don't talk to your barber about when you're deploying. Don't talk to your adult entertainer, about deploying or when you're leaving or what you're doing or like dates and times and locations and stuff like that, because a lot of the time they don't know any better, and they're going to post a TikTok video about it. And it took me all of 5 seconds to look up where she was from. And then it's easy for me to infer what bases she's talking about. And then, if you're a foreign actor and you're interested in finding out troop movements from the United States, you can just dig a little deeper and like use some open source intelligence to find out where these people are coming from, where they're leaving to, and when they're leaving and all that stuff. And that's a problem. Right? At the individual level, you can stop this from happening by not communicating to your adult entertainer, very nice, very kind adult entertainer lady, or your barber or your server at a restaurant. Obviously, you can tell your parents and your family. Don't tell anybody about this stuff because you can talk to them, and I would expect people are going to talk to their family. Just kind of a public service announcement. Thought it was important to mention because people are going to do what they're going to do. You just have to. You got to be a realist. It's important to be a realist and understand what's going to happen, and then use best practices. So anyway,
it is funny to be like, okay, the stripper does not have OPSEC training. Please don't tell her, hey, we're from this base and we're deploying on this day to this location. But they keep doing it, baby. They keep doing it. Just keep telling your adult entertainer where you're deploying and why. Imagine being like Iran and being like, dude, we can just go to TikTok. They're fucking... These kids are telling everybody everything. If a stripper was nice to me, I'd leak national secrets. Yeah. Me and a stripper went to go eat zip sauce at the Steakhouse. Critical support to soldiers at strip clubs? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'd leak a lot more. Stupid. Dumb. All right, next up. Okay, let's talk about anal sex discourse. So... we were doing woke anal sex discourse this week about how degrading it is if you're a woman to have sex, which is true. Let me give you the banger post of it, which unfortunately is from a suspended account now. It was about how blowjobs are denigrating, and it concluded with this. Ask why the women enjoy giving blowjobs. Could it be that a woman's value is a function of her sexual performance? That masochism is a feminine trait because we teach women the role of sexual submission? Enjoy the blowjob, but reflect on it. Which is awesome. It's a great one. It's really good. The other thing is, I hate to be like this, none of this is like novel. Like, it's a bunch of individuals retreading like questions asked about sexual intercourse by second wave feminists like 100 years ago. Like, none of this is new or innovative. It's just retreading solved ground. But this is the funny take on it that I do like, which is this. This anal sex discourse really shows how androcentric people are. People are saying that all anal sex is dangerous with proper procedure, which is true, but they are ignoring a core part of that danger, women's anatomy. Women have weaker, thinner sphincters than men and a lower anal canal pressure. These are important factors that cannot be controlled for via proper preparation. The people failing to consider this are only doing so because they have not unlearned the belief that the male body is the default. They subconsciously view the female body as the bleeding, more limber version of men. Not only that, the tweet that started the discourse was quoting a girls-only tweet, and people immediately flocked to "What about gay men?" Okay, so all I would have to say here is that these are real opinions held by real rad femmes that want you to take them seriously. Maybe you can't control for the lower anal canal pressure and the weaker, thinner sphincter with proper preparation. You know, don't speak for me. All right. You know, what do you know about my preparatory process? I got fucking schemes you wouldn't believe. I got fucking, what's the Batman thing? Oh man. I've got backup plans you could not imagine. Oh my God. I got prep time, man. MBT with prep time. No, what's it? I got contingencies you couldn't believe. That's it. Yeah. Oh my God. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, on average, women have weaker, thinner sphincters, which makes anal sex a no-go for these women because of the inherent likelihood that their booty pop out. Sphincter mogging women by bouncing on it crazy style. Women also have delicate hands that cannot properly jerk off the penis. Their vaginas also cannot handle the veracity of manly backshots. This is why men should only fuck men. That's what I've been saying. Oh man. It's good. It's good. Dude, women are just weak and frail, and it's misogynist to think otherwise. I'm very serious. Yeah. Yeah, we agree. This is the not the last time we'll be talking about. So keep in mind here what we're doing is we've dealt with people relitigating like second wave feminist argumentation. Now we're dealing with people reinventing like first wave misogyny from rad fem principles. We will get to BuzzFeed style choice feminism by the end of today as well. Really a weird day to be online. Next up. This is the conclusion of it. I'm sorry, I know these people are quite young, but as a feminist, I'm going to explain to you why women have weaker butts. It's just not an argument I expected to encounter. I thought I'd heard it all almost, and found the almost on this site. it's yeah, dude, it's true. Man, okay. Okay, a quick deviation for Kalshi. Big day for Kalshi. Not all prediction markets are the same. Here are the Kalshi ads. Kalshi rule number 2. We don't do death markets. Oh? Well, I didn't. Not in the US. They're illegal. Well, now I feel like maybe you do. I didn't think that you were going to, but now I feel like you do. Rule number 3, we aren't the house. Rule number 4, we operate under U.S. law. Oh, okay. I kind of thought that was a given for most U.S. companies. Why would you... Wait a minute. Why would you publish that? Oh, man. What an odd thing to say. Freakish, man. Really freakish. All right, next up. Okay, we got to do a little bit of Hassan. Hassan's being relitigated again this week. Unfortunately, the truth of the matter is the 2028 presidential election from the Democrats is going to have to resolve the question again. Do we put someone that people actually like on the stand, or are we picking some fucking freak triangulated to appeal to nobody once a motherfucking again? And they're already laying the groundwork for it to be the latter, not the former. And one of them is they've started like shit testing politicians by asking them if they will or will not go on the evil anti-Jewish critic Hassan Piker's stream. Now listen, I totally and unequivocally denounce Hassan Piker because I would never support a streamer or a YouTuber for that matter. But it is really impressive that they're like, yeah, I'll appear on Ben Shapiro's show. I'll appear on fucking Nick Fuentes' show. But I would never appear on an evil man like this's show, which, you know, shows you a little about what's going on. Anyway, what's happened this week is as the No Kings rally enjoyed very positive coverage from people like Hassan, a bunch of the smartest people in the room got together to write a bunch of articles being like, no, the left should not be using this man as their flag bearer. And so we have had to deal with the Hassan hangers-on once again doing a week of like, don't trust this evil dog zapping freak discourse. This was the funniest one for me. This comes from Centrism Fan Account, friend of the show. Says, I need you to watch the greatest Hassan video ever published featuring fuck you old lady, shut the fuck up you stupid fucking idiotic old lady, suck my dick old lady, fuck this refugee.
Because as Vietnamese refugee, we have endured suffering under the communist regime, and we believe that...
Okay, fuck you, dude. I mean, seriously, fuck you, old lady. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking idiotic old lady. With your stupid fucking gamer headset. Who has fucked you harder? America or fucking Ho Chi Minh? Suck my dick, old lady. God damn, dude. Yo, fuck this refugee, okay?
Okay, credit where it's due. That's what it says on the tin. Now, first off, beast mode. Second off, boy, he really got mad out of nowhere there. I wonder if there's a wider context to this. Oh, there is. Here is what that old lady is famous for. This is a stream 3 days before the 2020 election. Ready?
It just tilts me to no end when I see fucking... Dude, look. I'm a first-generation immigrant, okay? I was an anchor bitch.
Show
like,
me...
It would meant, like,
no, I don't want to see him explain it like this. I want to see the... No, I want to see the video! Here it is. No, it's not! Where's the video? Oh my god. Here it is. Here's where how the video starts.
Make America great, great again.
I really don't have any idea why our Vietnamese community is overwhelmingly conservative.
Năm 2020, ngày 3 tháng 11, ngày 3 tháng 11, ta bầu cho Tổng thống Trump. Donald Trump.
We support President Donald Trump because as
it literally starts right after this. Look at this.
Because Vietnamese refugee, we have endured.
He literally starts it right after that.
As suffering under the.
Oh my god.
America great, great again.
Why is Hassan so dismissive and disgusted at Latino Americans just for singing that, oh my god, they will vote?
I really don't have any idea
it's no,
why.
I will vote. I'll be honest, it is no, oh my god, I will vote. There's more effort put into this than Oh My God, I Will Vote, but you got to admit it is just not catchy.
Our Vietnamese community is overwhelmingly conservative.
Năm 2020, ngày 3 tháng 11, ngày 3 tháng 11, ta bầu cho Tổng thống Trump. Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
I love the bridges. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Good, yeah. All right. Next up. Heard a group of boys chant, "Foid, foid, go away, spike my cortisol another day." Oh, man. That's too good. That's going in the old noggin. Foid, foid, go away, spike my cortisol another day. I'm glad the kids still got it, man. Doesn't really hit the syllables. Yeah, spike my cortisol is a reach. All right, next up. Okay, let's talk about Lindy West. All right, so Jillian has been sharing with me episodes of the Lindy West saga all weekend, and she's literally been on twitter.com like 15 hours a day, every day for this. Okay, so who is Lindy West? So Lindy West wrote a book called Shrill about a decade ago. And she is kind of one of the figures that emerged from like the 2016 like choice feminism style culture war, right? She's a fat activist, and at the end of this book, which is her memoir, it concludes with her wedding, in which basically she's like, and even though, you know, I'm fat, and I'm unapologetically a feminist, I was happy to have the perfect wedding, right? Well, this year she came up with another book called Adult Braces. And, oh man, we learn what's happened in the interim since. Okay. Now in her 40s, Ms. West has done everything the Progressive Political Project told her to. She still refuses to lose weight, rejecting her doctor's offer of GLP-1 medication despite the suffering caused by her obesity. She stamps out any sign of conservative thinking in herself and others. She's made activism her identity and refuses to engage with people outside her political subculture. First off, based. She even avoids spending time with her extended family because they have unknown politics. It's not that they disagree with her, it's that they might. All right, here we go. Ms. West's previous memoir included a Pacific Northwest version of a fairy tale ending, with our heroine marrying Ahamafule J. Ulo, a musician and artist who nowadays identifies as non-binary. My wedding was perfect, ran the headline to Ms. West's Guardian column in 2015, and I was fat as hell the whole time. In Adult Braces, we learn the reality of the relationship wasn't perfect. Ms. West and Mr. Ulo were at odds from the outset, particularly on his insistence he be permitted to sleep around, or to use the vocabulary of the subculture, be a polyamorous person. Their marriage has been accompanied by a lot of crying, panic attacks, and endless therapy. Ms. West is desperate to defend her husband, as well as the girlfriend they now share, the creative producer Roya Amir Soleimani. After Ms. West acceded to Mr. Ulu's demands for non-monogamy, the throuple lives in a rural cabin belonging to Ms. West's family. She writes of retreating to the guest bedroom during frequent bouts of depression and being subjected to the sound of her husband and Ms. Amir Soleimani having sex in an adjacent room. Ms. West reports that she wrote this memoir to provide financial support to the family, 3 able-bodied adults in their 40s who seem to spend most of the working week emotionally terrorizing each other. This whips ass. There has been so much interesting stuff about this situation revealed over the last couple of days. The first is that Aham, which is her husband, sold her on polyamory by being like, monogamy is a white concept. Like, I need to unshackle myself from colonialist thought by engaging in relationships with multiple people, which is, first off, true. And a lot of people have been like, you know, I think it's unfair to pass judgment on this person. They're actually a he, they. And to that, I have to say, listen, as a he-they, I know all the he-they tricks. And this is a classic trick. It's colonialist to not let me sleep around. Totally awesome. So Ms. West, wake up, Ms. West, set a series of guidelines for him. It was like, don't sleep around with people we're friends with. Don't bring them in the house. No relationships. I just want them to be flings. He broke all those, right? And shacked up with this person, Roya Amir Soleimani, who is described in the book as like a rail-thin goth girl. And described in the book almost always as like rail-thin. There is a very strange fixation on this woman's weight throughout the work. Well, Ms. West starts hanging out with Roya, and now is like, actually, she's pretty cool. Yeah, let's throw her in the thruple. And dog, it's awesome. It's like West sleeps in another room than those two. And she's like, and they tuck me in, and then I get to play games on my phone while I can listen to them fuck in the other room. As far as we can tell, they don't have jobs. It's, oh man, it's rough, dude. It is rough stuff. So after this came out, this guy sent them the article writer a letter, and here's the letter. This was such a shitty thing to do, Sashi. You intentionally skewed this story to fit your own bitter narrative. You wasted my time and all of our time to write an article that was going to be the same no matter what we said. You absolutely dehumanized me and intentionally diminished my personhood and career. Roya and I were on a shared project in Boston. However you worded it, I was performing 4 shows at the Paramount, and Roya is my producer. I'm a person with a life and a great career and a complicated life, and you boiled me down to a cheater who was on a school project making a diorama or some shit because you are mad about your life. You barely wrote about the book. You just wrote rage bait articles specifically designed to direct hate towards me. You are a shitty fucking person. You're a bitter, untalented, mean girl, and you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You fucking suck. Which, again, beast mode. Legitimately fucking beast mode, dude. We got to stop letting these people go to therapy. They get too powerful. Oh, man. It's so good. But it gets better. So this person, Aham, has made a biopic about himself that was written by Lindy and is available on Tubi. And it's good. I shit you not, within the first 4 minutes, Aham is trying to convince the sister that he's doing her a favor by squatting at her house. He's like, actually, you should be thanking me for letting me mooch off you because I'm so interesting. Amazing. Awesome stuff. Legitimately one of the greatest con artists to ever do it. Oh, man. The best part is that, to my uneducated ear, he's just really good at trumpet playing. Oh, man. Anyway, I've been getting updates about this every, 30 minutes for the past 5 days. This is kind of goated. What can we say but beast mode? All right, we've got a couple more. Kit Kat. We can confirm that 12 tons of Kit Kat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain partners to investigate. The good news, there are no concerns for consumer safety and supply is not affected. How could supply not be at 12 tons? 12 tons? Well, don't worry. The genius of the West, Liz Truss, figured out who did it. Liz Truss suggests the underground transgender mafia may be responsible for Italian chocolate heist that saw 12 tons of Kit Kats stolen. Chat's going, yeah, it was me. It was me. Yeah, it was me. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, a couple more from Blue Sky. So, I don't know if you've checked in on Steak and Shake recently, but they are like the anti-woke burger chain now. They've totally leaned into the weird, like, crypto-fascist in every sense of the word marketing. And they now sell the Bitcoin meal. 2 steak burgers topped with 2 slices of American cheese, pickles, onions, and ketchup, served with supersized beef tallow fries, TM, and a drink. Great, and you put a fucking B on it for Bitcoin. Eat your Bitcoin. Freakish, man. Freakish. This is what we get, by the way. This is what people elected Trump for, was to make Steak and Shake a Bitcoin restaurant. All right, next up. So I hear all the time about how Blue Sky is woke Twitter. Have you ever considered that Twitter is woke Twitter? It says they're doing ban moving discourse on Twitter. For the millionth time, we're doing gentrification discourse. Listen, I'm a white guy. You know what side I'm on. I'm pro gentrification. You know, I'm going to move into the lowest income area I can find and then start demanding through the HOA that they put up Labubu Dubai matcha chocolate latte stores on every street corner, that they bulldoze community centers for a nice, beautiful lawn. You know how it works. Anyway, this person's talking about Chicago. The solution is not to come. We are full. People are taking advantage of marginalized communities to obtain cheap rent unethically. These places are for Chicago residents only, not gentrifiers from coastal elite places. This person goes, we don't have internal passports, and all consumption under capitalism is unethical. If you don't want people moving there, get rid of the jobs. And the person goes, no. Why can people not understand that you have your own community? Why do you need to come here? Our rents have skyrocketed since I moved to Chicago in 2016, and nobody can afford. New people don't show any consideration. No Californians mask here and just go freely, but Chicagoans mask. All right, first up, that's not true. And second up, it's so close here, man. Wow. Why do you need to come here? Our rents have skyrocketed. The gentrifier's fault. I don't know, man. I just feel like... Also, you don't get to be like, you're a transplant. I've been here for almost 9 years. You're really going to keep Chocolate Gideon out of your city? I moved here in 2016. All right, next up. All right, we should talk about Sora before we head out. Sora is dead, but we have a little bit of the details about Sora. First up, the video generator was losing $1 million a day. Disney executives found out about the shutdown less than an hour before announced. Disney now in talks with over a dozen companies to implement AI. The Sora team is going to robotics. Fuck the mouse. That's all I gotta say. Crazy. It's awesome to be like, it lost a shitload of money, so Disney's trying to find another group of individuals to lose money with. All right, here's the last one we're going to do. My daughter met Poop and Pee at the city wastewater treatment exhibit and cried when we had to leave them. Thus ends Freax. She's kind of dressed like Pee, too. Why is she dressed like Pee? Come on, kid, we can make our own Poop and Pee at home.